Hey everyone, my name's Cam and today we're going to dive into the Garmin GTN 750. This is Garmin's flagship unit designed to replace the GNS 530. If you're stepping up to a GTN from a 430 or a 530, or you've just started flying with Garmin avionics, this video will walk you straight through the essentials for every flight, all within 5 minutes. We're going to dive into things like tuning frequencies, point-to-point navigation, and basic flight planning. By the end, you'll have the basics of the GTN 750 figured out, so let's dive in. Now let's start by getting familiar with the 750's layout. Although most areas can be accessed through the touchscreen, there are still a few buttons and knobs that you'll end up using. On the left side, you have the comm volume knob. Turn this to adjust the volume of your radios. You can press it once to deactivate the automatic squelch, and push and hold to automatically switch the emergency frequency and squawk 7700. The home button on the top right will take you to the home menu from anywhere in the unit. Also, don't forget that pushing and holding this button will take you straight to the map. The Direct To button will aid us in navigating and activating flight plans, but more on that later. The lower right-hand knob lets you tune comm or nav frequencies. Push the button to cycle between comm and nav. Use the large diameter portion of the knob to adjust to the nearest whole number, and the small diameter portion to adjust the numbers to the right of the decimal point. Push and hold the knob to make the standby frequency active. Frequencies can also be changed by tapping on the standby frequency pane. Type in your desired frequency, or look it up using the frequency finder. Press enter to put that in standby, transfer to make it active, or use the monitor button to listen to ATIS without losing the ability to communicate with center or approach. One of the advantages of this unit over the smaller GTN is the fact that you can see your comm and your nav frequencies at the same time. This is especially useful for the guys that use VORs or frequently shoot ILS approaches. The GTN 750 also has a built-in intercom and audio panel interface, allowing you to replay previous transmissions, access the passenger address system, and manage all who can talk on the intercom. Individual volume can be adjusted from here as well. This integration makes the GTN more than just a GPS. It's really a full communications and navigation hub. Now let's move on to navigation, starting with the Direct To button. From the home page, press Direct To, enter an identifier, for example, we'll go to Springfield, and then hit activate. The magenta course line will appear on the map, and now you're using the GTN 750 for point-to-point navigation. It's that simple. The GTN 750 also has some great weather reporting features. Next-Rad radar can be enabled in the map. Just select your weather source and enable the overlay. For detailed weather information, go to the dedicated weather screen, where you can view all types of weather information, from XM, ADS-B, or even Connext weather sources. Here, you can see that the GTN 750 also supports StormScope and onboard radar integration, making this unit the complete package for navigating around storms and IFR conditions. Let's take it a step farther and build a basic flight plan. From the home screen, press Flight Plan. From there, add at least a starting and ending waypoint. If you need to add an intermediary waypoint, just click on the timeline and select Insert Before or Insert After. You can also load an approach by clicking on your destination and selecting Load Procedure. Once your flight plan is built, you can begin navigating by clicking on a leg and pressing Activate Leg. Flight plans can also be activated through the Direct To menu through the FPL page. My favorite part about using flight plans is that they automatically sequence, making your workflow so much more efficient than doing a bunch of point-to-point routes. You can also store frequently flown flight plans in the catalog. Just create it once, save it to the catalog, and then you can load it in seconds the next time you need it. Okay, since we have a little extra time, let's talk about the nearest waypoint screen. Access it from the home menu, and it'll show you a list of airports, intersections, and more, all prioritized by how close you are to them. Parameters for these airport recommendations can be adjusted in the settings, so you can ensure that the unit only recommends airports that you can actually land at. You can also view geo-referenced charts on the GTN 750. From the home screen, select Charts, and then select your airport. From there, you need to select your approach, arrival, or departure plate. Full screen mode helps you view it in even more detail, and then it even has night mode to invert the colors to make it easier on your eyes for nighttime flying. And that's your foundation for operating the GTN 750. We've covered the essentials: tuning frequencies, managing the intercom, and doing basic navigation and flight planning. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out my full series of GTN videos, including a complete tutorial on how to use this exact unit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.